What's poppin', man? So the episode today, man, it's called The Reset. We're gonna talk about resetting. Basically, you're in a routine, you're progressing, and then you fall on your ass, you dig? Now, the reason why I'm doing this is because we're at the part of the year where a lot of people stop working out. I know for me, traditionally, when it hits fall, November, December, I don't work out as much. I start bullshitting, start eating, and I hop on the scale at the end of December, and I gain 7, 8, 9, 10 pounds. But for the full month of October, I went pescatarian, and I was doing good. I was eating super clean. I had lost like 20 pounds, doing good. But I'm back in the gym. I had bullshitted for 2 weeks. I'm gonna come back, and I'm explaining to y'all what I had to do to reset, to get back on track, because it's so easy. It's a slippery slope. Once you fall out of the routine that you're doing good in, you fall back, backslide, and then you feel bad, and fuck all that. So when I come back, I'm gonna be done with my workout, and I'm gonna give y'all some tips on how to get back on track. You feel me? What's good, what's good, what's good? So I kicked my ass. I just got out the fucking gym. As you've seen in the very first clip, I was walking in the gym. I just left the gym. Typically what I do is, and we're gonna get into it if you haven't done so already. My name is Kevin Robinson Jr. I'm a 37-year-old real estate investor. I'm originally from the Bay. You feel me? Hella this, hella that. You feel me? All of that shit. You dig? Been in LA since 09. Real estate investor. I do crypto. Invested in stock market, all types of shit. All right. Own a Discord channel. I'm an author of 3 books. I worked in the music industry for 10 years. I've done a lot of shit by the age of 37. But anyway, still got a lot more to go. All right. So as you've seen in the first clip, the topic today is the reset. We're going to talk about resetting, hitting that reset button. You feel me? The reason why it's important for me to do this one is because and I'm pretty sure a lot of people can relate to this. If you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button, that like button. If anything I'm saying makes sense to you, and hopefully I'll give you a couple of tips that'll help you hit that reset button too. I feel like this, man. I'm an extremist, okay? And I've had issues with discipline my whole life, all right? I've had issues with overeating. I've had issues with drinking too much. I've had issues with being lazy. And with me, I know myself, there is no gray area. I don't know what average is. I don't know what half-ass is. It's either I'm gonna go 180 plus. I'm either 180 plus or 180 negative, meaning it's either I'm 100% behind the shit, I love it, I'm gonna move towards it, or I'm 100% negative. I don't wanna fuck with it. I'm not interested in it. That type of deal. You know what I mean? That's me. I've been that way my whole life. And when it comes to fitness, I can be very 100% about it. And we're talking about wellness, not just being fit, but not just about working out, but also just being well. Me personally, if I don't work out in the morning and eat clean and have my green tea, I'm about routine. I used to be very spontaneous when I was younger, but now I'm older. I'm all about a routine. If I don't get my morning workout in, 9 times out of 10, I'm not gonna be in the greatest of moods. And as I've gotten older, I've become a morning person. You know, I wake up at 5:30, 5:20 in the morning. I go to bed super early. I try to get in the gym around 6:30. Get in the gym, period. You know what I mean? 6:45, 6:30. And I try to get my workout in. Even if that just means all I'm doing is cardio. You know what I mean? Even if that means I'm getting in here doing some HIIT cardio and doing that. Breaking a sweat. If I don't work out, I'm an extreme fucking asshole. And I can be an asshole by nature, period. You might watch my videos and go, oh, this nigga's an asshole. Yeah, I'll take that. I'll be that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not tripping. I'm not no motherfucking, in the wrestling terms, you know, I grew up on wrestling. You got the baby faces and the heels. Hulk Hogan, Hulkamania, that shit was babyface. And then you had motherfuckers like Shawn Michaels when he first came out. That motherfucker was a heel. I'm a heel by nature. I have good tendencies, but I can be a heel. You feel me? So for me to be mentally there, I have to work out in the morning. I have to have my green tea in the morning, and I have to eat clean consistently. I had to hit the reset button, man, because the last 2 weeks, it's like Mercury retrograde ended about 2 weeks ago, and it has a shadow period. The shadow period is normally about 2 weeks, and I felt off kilter, you know, about 2 weeks. Literally, if you go 2 Mondays ago, because it's Monday now, I've only been in the gym twice in the last 14 days. So today was my first real workout in 2 weeks. And it's not because I went on vacation. It's not because I'm depressed or I was sick. It's because I was fucking lazy. I didn't get my ass up and go to the gym in the morning. I woke up later. I normally wake up at 5:20, but I'm turning my alarm off. Waking up at fucking 8 o'clock in the morning. By then, I would have been worked out. I would have been had my green tea. I would have been meal prepping for the week. I would have been doing a whole gang of shit. You know what I'm saying? By that point. But I was lazy the last 2 weeks. And I want to talk about hitting that reset button. Things that you can do to get your ass back on the fucking horse. I try to make commitments to myself to be disciplined quite a bit. The whole month of October, I went pescatarian. And I've done this before where I've gone pescatarian. And in turn of me going pescatarian and intermittent fasting, and me drinking a gallon, and you see, you know, my water canteen, this motherfucker is half a gallon, 64 ounces. So 64 ounces, 128 ounces in a gallon. So that's 64 ounces. So if I drink one of those, that's half a gallon. I'm a big dude. I'm a big cat. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm supposed to do for my body is I'm supposed to drink half of my body weight in ounces. You dig what I'm saying? So me personally, I try to drink, no matter what my weight is, I always drink 1.5 gallons to 2 gallons of water, which is way more than my weight. But I just, I like to hydrate myself. And with this big ass canteen, I drink one of these in the gym in an hour. Then I go upstairs, and by 12 p.m., I've already had 1 gallon of water. You feel me? And then before I go to sleep, I've had another gallon of water. You dig what I'm saying? So these things keep me sane. These things keep me balanced. These things keep me in a good mood. These things keep me feeling good about myself. It's very important for me to do these things. And I didn't do these things. I didn't work out. I wasn't as hydrated. And from that, my performance started to suffer. For 2 weeks, I didn't get no leads for real estate. For 2 weeks, I got one. In 2 weeks, I normally would get 4 or 5. You know what I mean? At least 2 to 3 a week. Vending, I didn't get no new locations in 2 weeks. My performance suffered because I wasn't performing at an optimal level because I wasn't working out in the morning. I wasn't hydrating myself enough. I wasn't eating clean. I started to drink again more. I've been drinking motherfucking Jack Daniels the last 2 weeks. That shit stops as of today. I caught myself. Now, normally this time of year, I'm gonna keep it all the way funky with y'all. I could be the most fit motherfucker, man, all fucking year, man, from January 1st all the way through my birthday, September 22nd. Historically, man, Halloween hits, I will slack the fuck off. I'm not going to the gym 4 or 5 times a week. I'm not eating clean 80% of the time. I allow myself 20% of bullshit too, you know? The thing is, once you stop eating bullshit more of the majority of the time, when you eat it I'm gonna get into that. But look, historically, man, I normally would fall off, man. Halloween to Christmas, I'm eating shit I normally wouldn't eat. I'm not a big sweets person, historically. Not a big sweets person. I start to eat more. Next thing you know, I'm frying more foods. I rarely don't fry anything. But Halloween to Christmas, I'll start frying fish and I'm frying chicken and I'm eating all types of fucked up shit that I shouldn't be eating. You know, I'm eating cookies and donuts and drinking more. I'm drinking more. Around this time, I normally drink a lot more brown liquor. I'm drinking more Crown Royal and shit. You feel me? I'm gonna tell y'all niggas something. I don't give a fuck how much money I get in my life, nigga. I will never be too good for Crown Royal. I will never be too good for Jack Daniels. You dig? Jack Daniels, that's what I was drinking. Actually, Maker's Mark. That's what I was drinking this weekend. But I'll never be too good for those, historically. But the last 2 weeks, I fell off. And I normally would have kept going. But fuck that shit. I'm 37. I cannot play with my health anymore. I cannot. I can't historically do that. Play with my health. Fuck around. I'm getting my body in a good routine. Like I said, in October, a whole month, I went pescatarian. I was working out 5-6 times a week consistently. I'm drinking a gallon and a half to 2 gallons of water a day. I'm intermittent fasting. My first meal isn't till in the morning. I'm drinking green tea and water. My first meal ain't till 1:30 p.m. My last meal is at 7. You know what I mean? So I'm basically doing an 18 hours on, 6 hours off. You know what I'm saying? So intermittent fasting, and I was waking up, hopping on the scale once a week, and I'm losing 6 pounds here, 7 pounds here. You know what I mean? And I ended up losing 15 pounds in October just by eating clean, just by intermittent fasting. And I'm liking the way it's feeling because I'm like, damn, okay, I have goals. I have big goals. This time next year type of goals. By my birthday next year, goals, you know what I mean? But they're not gonna happen if I fall off for weeks on end. Can't do that. You can totally disrupt my body. I can eat clean and lose 15, 20 pounds in a month. And I'll go a week or two where I'm just like not working out, eating and drinking. Bro, I can gain 5-6 pounds in a week, easy. That's just how my body is. You know what I mean? So I want to give y'all some tips on how to hit that reset button, because this is the time of year where we normally, as a collective in this country, I can't speak for everywhere else. I can only speak for the US, where we all start to fall off. It's the holiday season, Thanksgiving, people get more stressed out. A lot of people are losing their jobs. The suicide rate goes up like a motherfucker this time of year. And we're in the middle of an inflationary period in this country that's ridiculous. I think from what I read, don't quote me, this year, 2021, inflation went up 5.4%. I'm going to have to do my facts on that. But that's what I read. And gas here in LA is $5 for a regular fucking tank of gas, bruh. So we're moving towards electric vehicles. If you got a fucking, if you got like a Porsche Taycan or you got a Tesla, you're winning right now. You know what I'm saying? I know somebody just got a Tesla, and for her to fill up her shit electrically, it cost her $6.25. Now she's got over 300 to 400 miles before her shit needs a new charge. Now, mind you, to fill up a tank, my tank, I got a regular car. I don't have nothing extravagant, man. I'm not one of these niggas. I'm not driving in Lambos and Porsches and all that. I don't feel like I'm at that point yet. Could I go do it? Yes. But would I do it now? I don't think I need to. I think I need to focus on building my assets. Now, my car, regular Volkswagen Jetta, my shit, 15-gallon tank. When I first bought this car 4 years ago, it used to cost me $30 to fill the tank up. Now it costs $66 to fill up a fucking Jetta. So I feel bad for you niggas riding around with 20-gallon tanks. You in an SUV, you paying $120-something to fill your tank up. You feel me? So this is the time where a lot of us in this country, this time of year, we start to fall off. You know what I mean? We start to fall off. We start to eat more. We start to drink more. We get stressed out because, damn, I got to go see this one family member I don't really fuck with at the family event in Thanksgiving and for Christmas. But I got to put this face on for my family. We all have family members like that. But I'm going to give you some tips to hit the reset button, because a lot of us will wait. We'll wait until January 1st to be like, oh, I got a New Year's resolution. Fuck that. It's a New Day resolution. How about that? Don't wait till then. The debaucherous shit you might do between now all the way through the end of the year might kill your ass. So you might want to save your life by doing some of the shit I'm going to say. Okay? All right. Let's get started. Number one, wake up. Go to bed an hour earlier than normal. So if you go to bed at 12 o'clock at night and then you wake up at 6 every morning, a lot of people do this. I know a lot of y'all go to bed at 12 and you wake up at 5. You need at least, man, look, I know some of y'all saying, oh, I only need 4 hours of sleep. Man, if you don't get at least 8 hours, I know for me, I need 8-9 hours of sleep. Go to bed an hour early so you can wake up and take your ass to the gym. You feel me? The night before, number 2, write out a list of what you plan on, and actually put it in your calendar. Put it in the calendar in your phone. Put in your calendar, schedule out, time block everything you want to do. Now, for my people that own their own businesses, or you're a solopreneur, there's a big difference between owning a business and being a solopreneur. As a solopreneur, you just working in your own business. You need to time block. You need to schedule. All right. So the night before, schedule out everything you want to do that whole week. Okay. So today's Monday. I do this on Sunday. I schedule out my whole calendar, Saturday and Sunday, for Monday through Thursday. Friday is usually a free day for me, where I usually don't book a lot of shit on Friday, unless it's like, I might have a closing or some shit. But I like to get all my heavy shit done Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Thursday is more I'm closing shit up for that week. Friday, I might do a little bit. And that's not to say I don't work on weekends. Weekends is usually me just sending leads to my realtors. So schedule out your week on the weekend. The reason why a lot of y'all say you have a case of the Mondays is because you did not schedule out your week. You fucking wait till Friday and you do some debaucherous shit. You go get fucking drunk, you eat a whole bunch of shit, and then you wake up Monday feeling like shit because you did not prepare for the week. Even if you got a job you hate, prepare for it. You know what I mean? Meal prep. Number 3, Sunday or Monday, whatever your off day is, meal prep. Take that day to meal prep for the rest of the week, work week. All right. So what does that mean? That means you make 10 meals. If you eat twice a day, 2 meals a day, 10 meals for the week. My day to usually do that is on Monday. All right. So when I leave here, I'm going to the grocery store. I'm going to make shrimp salads for myself for this week. And I eat twice a day. I have lunch, I have dinner. I don't eat snacks. That's just me. You might have different dietary needs. The next one from there. So you start your next day. Get your ass back in the gym. Now, some people like to work out after work. Some people like to work out at lunch. Me personally, I am more optimal when I work out first thing in the morning. So when I first wake up in the morning, I wake up at 5:20, right? 5:20 in the morning. I check my phone. I read the New York Times. I take a journal. I usually journal my day. I usually don't write it by hand now. Most of my journal entries are in my Evernote app. That's a good app to use to keep your shit scheduled. I might write a little bit for the book that I'm writing right now. I got a book I'm writing right now, my 4th book. I'll talk about that more when it's done. And then from there, I get my ass ready to go to the gym. I check my brokerage, my crypto brokerage. And then at 6:30, when the market opens here, the stock market opens here, if I decide to put some plays in, I do. If not, I'm in the gym. All right. I try to work out early in the morning. That's just me. It makes me feel so much better because, like I said, I can be 180 negative or 180 positive. And I'm trying to be positive, man. I don't want to be negative no more. I don't want to be an asshole. I don't want to be mean-spirited to people. But I know myself, if I don't have a schedule, I can be the worst person in the world. I can be a fucking asshole. I can be mean. I can be all of that shit. Whereas if I work out and I'm hydrated, I'm eating clean, and I had a video on this. You are what you consume. So if you're consuming bullshit food, bullshit media, you're not working out, you work out. And I think it's important for entrepreneurs especially to work out, because we don't, like, to be an entrepreneur is way harder than to work for somebody. To work for somebody, you know what you got to do every day. You know what I mean? They ain't even got to tell you what to do. You walk in there, you know, I got to do this at 9, I got to do this at 10, I got to do this at 2:30. You get paid every weekly or every 2 weeks. As long as you have a job there, you know you're going to get paid. So you can kind of put yourself on autopilot. When you own a business, it ain't no autopilot. So you got to always motivate yourself every single day. And if you're not a self-starter, you should never start a business. You ain't got to start a business. As a 9-to-5er, you can invest in shit that can make you the same amount of money in your sleep without having a business. Crypto, the stock market, real estate. You might want to write a book. Intellectual properties. I talk about that a lot. There's a lot of different intellectual properties. I'll probably have to do a whole video on IPs. You feel me? But what else we got? I got one more. Yeah, so like I said, if I don't knock that shit out first thing in the morning, generally I'll be fucked up for the whole day. And that for those 2 weeks that I had, I wasn't really working out. I was eating a whole bunch of bullshit. I was drinking a whole lot and all that other crazy shit. That fucks up my productivity. You know what I mean? So for me, like I said, if you're not like me, maybe you not work out later in the day, that's fine. But if you have never started, you're not a person to be in the gym, I would suggest do it first thing in the morning. You know, this is why you go to bed early. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all like to go to bed hella late, watching Netflix and shit. Fuck Netflix, man. Focus on getting you right. You know what I'm saying? So you meal prepped. And then the fourth one is this. Take an hour of each day, no matter how busy you are, to focus on journaling. Or not even an hour, but you might want to take 10 to 15 minutes. You don't need an hour. Your lunch period. You might want to journal. And what I mean by this is it could be something as simple as you writing a couple of notes in your Evernote, you doing a voice memo, voice recording. Maybe you want to do a video diary. You might, and this ain't shit you got to publish. This is just for you. You know what I mean? And you might be having a bad day, but you want to, the thing is, the reason why I started doing YouTube, my whole life, I've journaled my whole life. When I was a kid, I used to watch cartoon Doug, and Doug had a journal. I was 6 years old. So then when me and my dad went to Chuck E. Cheese, I had a Chuck E. Cheese notebook, and I'm pretty sure he still has it. And every time I went to my father's house, I went to my dad's every other weekend, I would write in my journal. And then from there, high school, college, I kept a notebook. I would write in there. And then from there, that turned into me doing a podcast, you know? This isn't my first foray at doing videos. I actually had vlogs on Vimeo. I started doing that in 2009, 2010. And then my podcast came out 2013. And then now I got YouTube. So this isn't necessarily just to help people. This is for me as well, because sometimes you want to go back and document yourself and look at it like this is my success journal, because you always want to have some goals, man. You know what I mean? You don't want to live in routine. I think a lot of people just live in routine and they don't have a passion for anything. That'll be another video I have to do, finding your passion. But all of those are ways how you can get back and hit that reset button. Gotta take some time for yourself, always. If you've not done so already, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Join my Discord channel. Every single week, I'm giving out free crypto plays, watch lists. Every single day, I'm giving out crypto drops, not just me, but members of my Discord. We're growing very quickly. I got some big plans for the Discord. It's called Circa 84. It's free right now, so tap in. It's not always going to be free. I'm going to tell you that now. There will be free elements, but we're going to have a premium pretty soon that's going to offer a lot more than we're offering right now. But as for now, you can join for free. Link below. You want to learn how to wholesale in real estate? Tap into my course, the Varsity class, or you can reach out to me. All right. You don't need a realtor's license to invest in a real estate business. If you're interested on doing a crash course on it, we can do a 2-hour session via Zoom. And it'll be something that I'll be able to give to you on demand as well. So I'll be able to download it for you and send you a copy, so you'll have that, as well as you'll have the Varsity class playbook, which also comes with all the software and CRM that I use to get properties and leads and all that type of shit. I show you how to hire a virtual assistant. I show you how to work with realtors. I show you about cold calling. I show you everything you'll need in order to be a real estate investor, as far as with wholesaling houses, and not just houses, like any kind of property. We've wholesaled land lots. We've done apartment buildings. We've done triplexes. Actually, my first deal was a triplex here in South Central in LA. You feel me? So tap into that. What else? Oh, follow me on my socials, Twitter and Instagram, Kev Robinson Jr. Tap into both of those. And like I said, follow us on the Discord channel. And look, today, every Monday, follow me on IG. We're doing the Monday Mouthpiece, where we do an IG talk at 12:30 PST, 3:30 East Coast time, between me and my man Khalil, who's been on here before. And we got different topics, man. Like, so the one we're doing today is going to be about wealth building. You know what I mean? He's a very successful dude. Lights just went out. He's a very successful dude in, I'm gonna come over here. That's better. I call this the Alice in Wonderland Hall. He's a very successful dude in vending, and I'm very successful in real estate. So tap into that. But yo, that's it. Peace and love.